issues have been sorted out and we're ready to go. Good luck, have fun is called, and a big thanks to all of you for joining in. Now, let's see what Virtus.pro can do. They just narrowly beat Penta. They're going to want a convincing victory against Titan of all teams on this particular map, which they did pick. So we'll see. Kenny in the middle, Maniac over here, and they do have 3 people B. So you're a little bit right, then. They did sort of go for an uneven stack towards the B side of the map, which we can tell from the overview is completely wrong. Maniac here, he's going to have to land some really good shot with the USPS, and he is not connecting. Smokes go up to block them off, and even though Taz fell low, Neo will put down the bomb, and it's a 5-on-5 retake now for Titan.
This is looking excellent right now. Great positioning there by Pasha. He gets the drop on RPK. Existence does manage to return, but they're still all very low. This could still go either way.
Oh, Snacks could have easily got a couple more kills. The Existence going to get the headshot. Now they're going towards the back of site. Neo and Bialy left 2 on 3. That bomb is ticking away. There is a kit on Apex, though. They could get in here, but now it's only Kenny left 1-on-1. He's trying to find Bialy, jumping and shooting, and he can't get the kill, and there is no time anymore. He's simply run out. And Kenny, can he get the last one in here? He will take Bialy, so, I mean, a little bit more money to work with, but Virtus.pro will win the pistol round, and I think Bialy doing a good job dancing around at the end there and not trying to take the fight too early.
A solid job from VP. Unfortunately for Titan, that gamble of pushing 2 people aggressive B didn't quite work out, seeing how VP went so fast towards the A bomb site. If VP spends 5 to 10 more seconds actually taking that A bomb site, then that's probably a pretty easy pistol run for Titan.
I thought we were going to see some scouts on Titan, but instead they fought a lot of pistols and grenades. Look, Apex, is it going to be the right timing? Grenade on in. Oh, wow, that's actually a fair bit of damage. That's 40 to 1 and 20 to another. Maniac hiding in the back here, trying to take down a couple of players. He's reloading while falling back, and somehow he's going to get fouled by Taz. That's such a big opening given by all this damage. Neo and Pasha could both be dead, but they are alive, and they will stay alive for the round. Snacks picking up a quad kill. They should have lost another 2 members that round, I think, Samla.
It was really close, wasn't it? That's all just down to timing, really. Sometimes luck of the draw goes one way, luck of the draw goes the other, and they weren't able to turn the tide this time around, Titan. So, Maniac in particular, man, just trying to stay alive, trying to reload, but they just did not let it go. VP, man, it was full plow mode. They just went straight onto that side as soon as they saw the opening. And look, I mean, it's another gamble out of Titan in this round as well. Full B stack out of them. Nobody mid, nobody A. They're just fully committed. The gamble.
Virtus.pro really reading it well. You know, that they're one way or another they're choosing the right bomb sites at the right spots here. They're going to walk into an empty A bomb site, and that's gonna nip them a 3rd round right here. See if we can do something a little bit about the audio, because people are saying it's a little bit too low. So I'll try and turn it up just a tiny bit, guys. Thanks for the input.
I like what Titan are doing right now, though. Instead of just mindlessly running into VP, because they're obviously going to lose the round, they're setting themselves up in pretty alright after plant position, or I guess hunting positions, you could put it that way, to just get some AKs and weapons off of VP. Didn't quite work out for them, though. Pasha down to 3 HP and Neo down to 39 HP. So that could have worked. They could have potentially picked up an AK or 2, but VP did a good job of staying alive.
Now's the time we've all been waiting for. Kenny has got an AWP. And RPK is fully geared out. So we're looking at RPK and Maniac to get on the board this round for Titan, if it's going to go their way. Or if they're going to start getting some control here. Actually, 3 guys pushing out into mid right now for Titan. They're really looking for some close control here, but VP, straight aggression right into A main, and now they're walking. Maniac may have no idea they're waiting right around the corner, and he's about to peek right into him.
Yeah, impressive that he even got the 1 kill there. That could have gone horribly wrong otherwise. Flashbangs out. Kenny's still just holding the angle, not really that scared. But he probably should be, though. All of Titan, I hear they're just committing the full lineup to holding this bomb site. Existence will get a kill, and Kenny, he's already missed 1 shot. He's not in the habit of missing 2, and he's got so much support here that this is a nightmare for Virtus.pro. They're pushing into the entire Titan lineup, and they are basically getting wrecked there. So, I mean, normally we actually criticize teams for making this kind of rotation so early. What do you think, Ben? That was really fast. The Titan took everyone out of B and put them in A.
I think it actually was an okay rotation for Titan, because Maniac spotted out 3 people, and he probably heard Snacks moving in, or by the doors as well, or in the door hallways, if you want to call it that. And I think one of the reasons why it was so successful, though, is because BP hesitated a lot.
It felt like a bit of a catch-all strat out of Titan as well, having so many people mid. They could rotate quickly to B, they could rotate quickly to A, depending on where VP decided to go. So that's why, really, there was such a quick rotation through.
Maniac will pick up some good kills. He's almost getting wallbanged down by Snacks, who happens to find himself alone in a very unhappy position. Apex goes down, and I mean, they just need to group up and play smart right now, Titan. I think it's the one thing they don't want to do is face Snacks alone time after time again. RPK is eventually going to find a good angle there, so that's good news. But don't want to lose too many players to just the one last guy that's left, and certainly not if he ends up putting down the bomb at some point. But that's going to actually force Virtus.pro to eco here. They only have 3 players they can buy.
Yeah, they can still do a lot of damage. You can see Neo picked up a Tech 9. And that gun is out of this world. So I wouldn't be too surprised if he picked up a frag or 2. But this should be a fairly easy Titan round.
Oh. Kenny, that was so close. Are they going to run in through the vent into B? That would be a nice idea, but Kenny is so aware that that might happen. He's going to pick up the first kill. Goes for the pistol shot as well, executing Neo. He had no head armor, just the body armor. Didn't want to spend too much money on that, and yeah, it's going to be all Kenny, all day middle here. Quad kill for him in an anti-eco round is... Wow. It's going to make him feel good, right?
A perfect one as well. Not a single point of damage taken on the entire Titan lineup there. I was a little worried. I was actually a little worried there for Kenny for a second. I was like, well, they're all going to go mid. He's got the AWP. If he just gets caught out even a second, he could get overwhelmed really quickly. And no, just Kenny is just like no fear at all. Just completely manhandles them.
Grenade does collectively 3 and a little bit more, 8 damage, I think, collectively. So not the best investment in terms of grenades, but it's still worth trying to throw them over. And now they're going to go for the counter boost. And who's Apex turn to be on top here? Takes down Pasha. And after a little bit of action in the middle, they're going to fall back and play it safe, which I think is the smart move for Titan.
Oh, yeah, they got exactly what they wanted out of that push. So they've got the man, the man advantage, and now they can pretty much play as passively as they like. You can even see Existence here rotating over towards the B bomb site because Apex should be able to hold off or at least get enough information being alone in mid to get proper rotations in from the A bomb site. So this is just really solid play from Titan.
And look at this boost. Existence helping out RPK to look over the box, and this is not a common angle. If you walk past here and peek it, if Neo really does this, he'll basically be a god, because that is really, really rare. Maybe a flashbang could help them out if they're going to go for it. They're all going to come around the corner. RPK, smoke off once. Neo is in there, and he goes down immediately, and this is such good news for Titan. Now they're 2 people up. RPK is still holding the angle. He's going to come out spraying. Chooses to use the pistol instead, and he's gonna not get the last kill. Sorry, that was Apex and Existence cleaning up, but still pretty decent, and actually Apex getting the 3 of them.
Did you watch from Existence's perspective right there?
Not at the end, no.
That was some sick teamwork out of Titan. I think that's the first time I've seen that flash. That was ridiculous! My mind is blown!
He went back and threw it into the wall?
No, RPK, yeah, he banked it off of the angle of the vents on the wall.
Yeah.
Pops in front of the little ledge, so Existence can look. The flash goes off in front of him, so he's not blinded, but everybody else coming through that door is. That was a sick flash.
Oh, well, Titan, I mean, this is what they're well known for. This level of teamwork, the level of coordination, and it's part of what makes them a scary team, apart from the fact that they individually are just very strong as well. Virtus.pro going for an eco round. They find the opening once and twice. Kenny, I don't know how he got that angle, but he got it anyway. Bomb's surely going to go down here, and I think Titan needs to group up and play slow right now. But Kenny and RPK, they refuse to.
Yeah, they had some sick plays there. Now Pasha caught behind quad boxes. Existence doesn't look like he has the info, though. Looks like he's still worried about Squeak Door, which means that Snacks may very well be the worst surprise for him. He sees that nade go out, however. Is he going to hit the timing? Snacks gets into connector just in time, and now it's looking pretty grim here for Existence.
Yeah, just charging through. He has almost no time. He's got the kit, but he's looking the wrong way, and he should be going down. I think actually now he's literally got no time left at all. He takes Pasha with him, but he can't win the round. He's going to run away and will probably survive the blast here. So in the end, an eco round victory for Virtus.pro is absolutely monumental. They, like we said earlier, if they can get to 5 rounds on this T side, they're looking pretty damn good, and they just brought themselves so much closer.
That was very impressive by VP, but on the same hand, that was not that impressive from Maniac and Apex holding that A bomb site. Obviously, not getting a kill is not great, but they didn't even do that much damage to any of the VP members. I think it was Taz actually got by Maniac by the forklift there, just without any issues at all.
Dude, Pasha, it looked like he used his P250 as like a pair of brass knuckles, right? He just pistol whipped Maniac. They literally jumped through the smoke and landed right on Maniac, one click to the face. It was brutal. Maniac didn't even have time to react, but they were both flashed. That's the issue, is that Maniac and Apex both, it was like one flash, nailed them both, full white.
Oh, look at this. Existence is about to walk into a lot of trouble here. They're all right around the corner. Oh, and they come through when he has the grenade out. That's almost a victory now for VP. They could be seeing that 5th round right here. Neo does go down. RPK inside the bomb site. Backup is coming. Apex from behind with the silence them 4. He takes one flashbang in. RPK doing work inside, and he's got the double, and he's controlling the bomb, but he's in a terrible 1-on-2 here. They have Molotovs and grenades to deal with him, and Pasha will take him down for the triple of his own, and that's a 5-4 lead now for Virtus Pro. Well played.
This is what I was wondering about, what kind of level Pasha would bring to the game tonight, and he is certainly showing up big. In the past 2 rounds at least, he's gotten key frags. Neo as well with the entry on Existence. That was, you know, as you pointed out, Existence with the nade in his hand, but then Pasha with that AWP locked down Heaven so Maniac couldn't use the Scar 20, and then just proceeded to clean house.
Oh, Existence really coming out a little bit on bottom here again. And Apex is going to go down, and if they lose this round, Titan, they're going to be in such a bad spot. Running headshot for Maniac doesn't quite take down the player, and Pasha going to get 2 kills, and Titan just, I think, missing too many openings to get kills here. The last 2 rounds, that's been big for them.
Dude, Pasha is just playing out of his mind right now. First frag was like, okay, you know, that's alright. Second frag was delusional. And now, Taz, mad spray onto Kenny. Not gonna happen.
Ah, nice little work there. But, I mean, I think if Existence hadn't got caught in checkers the last time around, and he couldn't know that they were right around the corner, he had no way of knowing at all. But if he had his rifle out, I think that would have pretty won them the round there. So there's been some tight moments for both teams right now, but VP are just coming out a little bit on top, and this is off the back of the one eco round that they won. That's also a really big thing to consider. Look at this. Shotgun mode for Pasha as he gets himself another triple kill in the round, and this is now 12, 3, and 6 for Pasha. He's just carrying this team right now, which is amazing.
He's playing really well, and I'm actually kind of surprised to see Existence play that aggressively on the B-bomb site without having RPK behind him. I mean, sure, you'd like to get information, but with the way VP have played, they're playing really close up to sites before they, well, get caught out, and they're quick to move, or they have been normally very quick to move out once they first get an opening. So for Existence to work out alone and get caught out, that's horrible for Titan.
Pasha finding this shot. Are they going to realize there's another player in here? I think maybe Titan are hoping that VP would just charge through. And Pasha, he's going to go down. Apex waiting to see if there were more people behind him that he could kill. If they run A now, which they might, middle to A, Maniac's going to be the only defense here, and he could probably pick up a free kill on Bialy. In fact, this could be a very interesting 2-on-2 in just a second. He will pick that kill up, and Apex, is the timing going to be right? He's coming in from truck. There's the 1 kill. Now it's all on Snacks, and he gets the kill 1-on-1. Apex doing the damage. Grenade out as well. And Snacks is gone, so 5-6, close round. But Apex is the hero of this round. He's actually almost tied with Pasha for kills.
A very back and forth round, and I'm surprised that VP decided to actually rotate off that B bomb site after getting 2 openings. Sure, they had to deal with Apex, but they actually left. I think it was Pasha was the sole guy left on B, who got into a gunfight with Apex there at the very back of the B bomb site. I don't see why the rest of the VP team didn't join Pasha on that hunt for that kill,
especially after those entries from Neo. He's really got RPK and Existence's number right now.
And you can see that Titan have made changes already to that. Existence is now up working towards the A bomb site while we've got Kenny holding off that B bomb site.
Yeah. And it's cool because as Titan's making that change, you can also tell the VP is making a change by now boosting in middle instead. They got 2 people waiting to run over, and those 2 people can connect with middle just as the A push is happening, which is going to make it really, really hard to know exactly where to defend. Maniac, he pretty hears them running up on the roof now. They already jumped 1 down. Snacks has been spotted. Does he realize where Maniac is? He doesn't. and it's going to be... Oh, Snacks! He got the kill on RPK before he went down, and then the bomb site existence dies, just taking one with him. Snacks, how did he get that kill so fast?
Just perfect timing right there. Now Neo's in a good position here at Forklift to try and hold this point. Kenny's going to come around the corner in CT. Oh, but a sick headshot, dude. Neo, he's hitting headshots everywhere tonight. 1v2 now for him, and he's about to get backstabbed. Nothing to be done about Maniac. And with that, with the silence done for, he just had no way of knowing where he was getting shot from.
Wow. So, I guess on the plus side, then, they're winning rounds now on the CT side, which they should be, but they keep surviving with just a single member, and I don't even think they can save the AWP here. It's going to be... they will get it. So that's like the only silver lining here, but they're really losing a lot of money.
They are, but then again, given their situation and their position as of right now, they're just going to have to be, you know, content with getting rounds at all, because VP already have 6 rounds, and you talked about it. A good CT-sided team on Cash should probably get 10 rounds or more.
And are they going to go for the train, the Tech-9 train into B? Tech-9 and CSET 75. RPK trying to play it safe in the back here, and it's going to take down by Ali next in line. Pasha's coming up close, and there is some really good crossfire going on in here, so RPK getting a little bit of help. He did get the double as well. Snacks, the only surviving member, sneaking around in the middle.
Yeah, very quick reactions there by Apex as well to rotate in. I mean, they really aren't hesitating on Titan side right now. They know it's do or die, and they recognize the push when it comes. What? Kenny? He recovers with the USPS, but he put that shot right bang into the wall there. Surprising miss by him.
Yeah, that's very strange. Not really common for him to do that. It's not like Kenny's been playing badly. He's got 12 kills. 15 on Apex, 13 on Pasha. So, but now Pasha's got the ult back, and you really never know what can happen. If they lose this upcoming round, Titan, they can still sort of force it up. Well, obviously, it's the 15 rounds, so they're going to buy either way. But 9-6, is that? Can they win it anyway, Titan? If they get 9-6, do you think, man?
Yeah, it's still very doable. Again, if they get the pistol round, they're kind of back to where they need to be.
Look at this. The smoke's going off all over the map, but the bomb is moving back into the middle. This is actually a bit of a fake. Apex runs through Squeak to get the kill. Surprised that even works. And now Titan, look at this. They're realizing there's something wrong. They're not really coming. We need to get back into the B bomb site and actually defend it while we still can. Taz goes down. Now RPK's in position. He's the first man here. He takes the bomb with him. Great read coming out from Titan. And with existence through the vents as well, this is pretty much perfect. That's actually a very, very hard strat to read. When you see 3 Molotovs going, or 3 smokes going like that, you do expect it to be a full A push.
Yeah, they were quick to catch on though, so that was good. I think Apex pushing into doors there was the moment that actually saved that round for Titan, because he was able to get so much information just off of that, and Titan reacted quickly. It's also a very long rotation time if you don't have control over middle, which VP didn't, so they have to go all the way around to actually get to that B-bomb site.
Apex hit some pretty stupid shots as well. I mean, the spray battle versus Snacks already, you're like, okay then, but just the X-ray vision that he had, just tracking Taz down, tagged him through the smoke the first time around, and then just like casually, almost as if it's an afterthought, he's like, wait a second, what if there was one guy lurking on this side right now for VP? Maybe I'll just shoot over here. Oh, okay, good, he's done. And then let's go back over to B, right? Like, Apex right now is playing pretty goddamn good.
X-ray vision, Semler? That's gonna get you whacked, man.
It's not time for vacation yet, but he's on point right now.
Oh, they're going to go for the sneaky boost here. No run boost being attempted. They aren't quite crazy enough, and actually, maybe they should have, because they just lost a player trying. Maniac wants to get out here, and this is nearly a... Well, it's a force-up round coming up from Virtus.pro. If Titan loses this in last one, that would be so upsetting for them. Truly upsetting.
Oh boy, he's getting pinned down. Now, Bialy makes quick work of him. Smokes are down to block off CT, though, so there's going to be an easy out avenue onto this site. Kenny just finds the angle there. But the smoke goes down to block it off, and Existence just trying to spray through, but he can't pull an Apex. VP are now 4v3, and they've got the bomb plan.
Titan are all coming in from the same angle. This is going to require a bit of a miracle of an opening, like a really, really good opening frag, and then they just go from there on out. All the grenades have been used, and there's Kenny taken up by Ali, who's by the forklift. That might be the opening. Now it's a 3-on-3. Not much time remains. Kenny picks up one more, trying to get through the smoke. There's someone right at the edge, but they don't have the equipment. Taz goes down now. Oh, sorry, Stacks goes down now. It's just Taz in the background. He gets the one, and he goes for a little bit more. Bomb is no longer being defused, and he's out of bullets. He gets the scope, gets knifed, and there's no time. Oh, Taz, what a way to end it.
What a battle! That was legendary. Kenny with the 3 frags already. You cannot believe. But then Taz, he runs out of bullets with the Tech 9. That was way too close.
He wasn't the only one who ran out of bullets. Existence was in a prime position, but somehow, like, weirdly enough, Taz just went just far enough back to not take, go down to RPK, and he just did not go far enough back to get caught out by Existence right there. So Existence actually ended up, seeing the very back of his back, or of Taz's back, ended up wasting all of his bullets. And I think if he actually gets that kill just instantly, then RPK has an easy way of defusing. And that's those 3 seconds that were missing.
Dude, RPK felt the heat. He came off that bomb pretty damn quick when Taz was going with the Tech 9. I think that was like the turning point. Once Taz gets him to come off that bomb, that's pretty much the point of no return.
I'm surprised that Titan actually opted to focus so heavily on the main area, especially given where the plant is actually put down, because, well, it's pretty much the only place where you can't do anything about that bomb plant is A main, if you're a T-side player and you want to defend the bomb. So, kind of a bit weird to see both RPK and Existence pushing that heavily towards the area to clear it out when there were only 2 people left. I think they actually could have been better off if they cleared quad boxes, which they actually, that's twice. Putting the pistol round as well, the guy behind quad boxes kind of saved the round for VP.
I'm wondering if it wasn't the fact that Pasha died instantly. Well, okay, we can get back to that.
Neo has to do a lot more here. He's got the chance for it. Yeah, he puts up a smoke. That's not going to stop anyone. Neo, he nearly got a double kill. That would have been so big, but the Glock train is just a little bit too strong in these pistol rounds, and flashes and smokes and everything else, they don't do that much. And now Titan, they just need to play this safe. They've already put the bomb down, and it's a 3-on-4 retake. If they lose members now to nothing, that's not going to be worth it.
Dude, Pasha's got the dualies right now. I expect big things. And Kenny was like, I'm not impressed.
Taz should be going down. He's being sniped out. Now it's a 4-on-2 retake. This is very nearly impossible. And Pasha, he's going to actually save the dualies and the smoke. He's going to try anyway, but Existence says no. RPK coming up with a triple kill and the pistol. Big round for him. And he's 3rd on the scoreboard on his team right now. Well, really tied with Kenny, so he's had a good game as well. 9-7, and we're moving out into the 17th round. That pistol round, was that the thing that sort of wins it for Titan, or is it just the thing that keeps them in the game here?
No, it just puts them in a pretty good position, but obviously they have to win the anti-ecos, and you can see Neo has picked up a scout when we know what the scout can do in these type of situations. We also see 3 deagles, which is not something we see too often, but I like the mindset from VP.
Oh, by early deagle. He gets the last, can't really call it a 1D because it took 7 bullets, but Taz in the background, 5-7 in hand, being really annoying. Pasha could not land the kill this time around, unfortunately, so this is definitely a round for VP. Not only are they getting the bomb down, and if they fight before the bomb is down, it might not be.
Neo right now, he's like, jump, I dare you, I double dog dare you. Oh, there it is!
Titan. That is a very, very expensive lesson to be taught in the 17th round here. RPK waiting is going to be able to take down Snacks. Now it's just Neo left, and once again, they do not have to fight him here. And eventually he's going to run away, and they might try and catch him out of the bomb site, just making sure he doesn't have to scout for the next round. But looks like he's going to be safe and sound. And
oh man, Neo, dude.
an absolutely sick round from Neo, without a doubt. Steals the AK! Oh, if he can stay alive with it here, he gets the last kill as well. That's impressive.
That's a catastrophe. That's a catastrophe for Titan. Sure, they got the round, but that was way too expensive. Where is Kenny's op now? That's going to cost them.
Then what surprises me is that out of all the teams in the world, I would say Titan is one of the most disciplined when it comes to not doing that stuff, and they just did.
Yeah. It was especially, Neo getting that first shot off, and then they actually tempt faith by boosting Kenny up behind the quad boxes. And I don't really see what they stood to gain from it. With Kenny getting up there, sure, you might get a kill, but you can also just wait and hold angles because you're 2 people behind quad box, so you can have RPK covering the left side, Kenny holding the right side, and you're completely fine. And you actually put it on VP to actually be the aggressor, and they are the ones who actually have to run in with lesser weapons.
This AK from Neo can do wondrous stuff, and Neo's been playing out of his mind this game, so it's not out of the question. But if it doesn't, then 11-7 is still very, very comebackable. Is that a word? I guess it's not.
Comebackable.
It is now.
It is now.
Surmountable.
I think comebackable is better.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Should be a word if it isn't.
Right off the tongue, right?
Yep.
Yeah, totally. I mean, I think that's it. You know, there's no questioning the meaning behind the word.
Yeah. I just coined it. It's a thing now. Gonna have to pay me if you want to use it. It is otherwise mostly pistols on the VP side. Actually, all pistols, but some pretty good ones as well. Though Existence charging in and Taz slightly falling asleep by the forklift, which is not cool at all. Pasha though hiding in the smoke, and without the X-ray, getting a sense of what Pasha's seeing right now, which is grey and more grey. He's just trying to use the audio here, but he can't see a thing, and the smoke's going to fade, so he wants to walk out before that happens. You can't really blame him. It's just going to be Grubby and Pasha left, and it's a 2-on-4. The AK is picked up once again, but Pasha's gone. Grubby too.
That was actually a nice touch from Titan right there. Seeing how DP smoked off, well, the entrances towards the A-bomb site instead of just bum rushing through smoke, which is something in most cases, you don't want to do. They felt content with the 2 frags that they picked up, so they felt okay with actually waiting for the potential rotation from VP because they had no idea of knowing what was behind that smoke on the A-bomb site, so that could have been a 3-man stack from VP at that point. So they just kind of chilled out, held back, and waited on VP to show themselves. So that worked out really nice for Titan, and they didn't even lose a single player, so that money issue that they could have potentially had, that's not there anymore.
Oh, but VP could have some really severe issues if they lose this round. They've traded unevenly in the middle. A 2-for-1. Taz and Pasha going down. I think that's the big deal. Whenever Pasha dies, that leaves Neo as like the guy to salvage it. And he's really good, but now he's also potentially in the wrong spot. Existence, did he spot him? He did. Neo look at the wrong way. Existence not landing the kill, but inside this bomb site, it's Grubby the stand-in who's just joined with the FAMAS. What a tough deal for him right here, and he's going to end up going down.
Yep, nice flash though. Neo is just going to YOLO it. He's looking for that headshot on Kenny. He got so many of them in the first half, but this time it's not meant to be. Maniac instead is going to catch the rotation Bialy, and it is just now Neo alone 1v4. And the best case scenario for him now is to back off and save his gun. It's going to be real hard for him to get out of here though without making too much noise.
Oh man.
Yeah, there you go. It's like headshots all over the place, but none of them lethal. We'll put it that way.
What now for VP? What are they thinking at this point, then? What could they do to bring it back? Because now they're 5 rounds behind.
Well, they don't really have to panic at this point. They lost 1 buy round. That's pretty much it. And it wasn't an optimal buy round by any means either. So just try to do as much economical damage as possible during the eco rounds, and then just go back to your basics.
Oh, Pasha! He ran through, and you're right, Semler. He literally pistol whipped Existence again, and then he escaped through the smoke like a goddamn ninja. That was so fast. Kenny is going to take down Grubby though, but oh man, when you watch Pasha do stuff like that, you do love him just a little bit more, if it's even possible.
Yeah, you can see Titan are taken a bit back by the aggression from VP right now, so they're holding very passively, just to make sure that they're not going to lose anyone else to some random aggression from VP, and I think that's a good choice. So just going to clump up and go towards the A-bomb site. VP, on the other hand, have done a pretty good job of stacking the A-bomb site, so this is as close as good as it gets for VP in terms of trying to defend anything, especially with Pasha having an AK.
Yeah. Bialy here with the cartel in his hand. It's a good headshot onto Apex. Pasha also with the kill now. Bialy has to come up big. One more kill here is what they need to make it a 2-on-1. But he's going to get overwhelmed. And Taz, what could he do right now? If he prevents the bomb from going down, that would be a good start. But I think he only really realizes where RPK is, and they found him out. RPK will land a great headshot, and it will be 13-7 right now. Tough right now for Virtus Pro, but it could be the beginning of a comeback, especially with Pasha and Neo double up setup on the CT side. That's a clear statement.
One that I am very pleased to see. Because Neo had a really strong first half. Pasha also had a very strong first half with that AWP, so we're going to have to see.
This is the do or die round for VP. That big of an investment at 13 rounds for Titan, that's probably this is probably going to be VP's last stand. If they lose this round, they're going to have an extremely hard time of getting back into it.
Oh, Neo's going to get pressured here by Maniac. Maniac, he is covered though. And Grubby does a great job. Shuts down Maniac, covers Neo's back, and that's exactly how that was supposed to go there for VP on the B site.
Oh, can you imagine the reverse? If Grubby didn't do his job, then probably Neo would, like, he'd have one chance of getting Maniac, and otherwise Maniac would get a double, so... Yeah, Neo's hands, or Neo's life in Grubby's hands. That's the right order. In the middle, though, Apex will take down Taz for a good return kill. Now, still got 45 seconds left here. They really cannot lose this round, VP. It's not an option.
No, it certainly isn't. This is a decent setup, though. I mean, they still have Grubby not too far away. He can rotate over to A fairly quickly. Pasha is holding an angle with that AWP. It's not done yet here for VP. Titans still have to get out here.
But they come in from so many angles. Nice shot from Pasha, though. The bomb has to be picked up once again. It's a man advantage right here for the Polish team. Apex, is he actually going to go aggressive while the bomb is going down? He's flashing and running for the smoke. Going to find Grub. He keeps spraying. It's a fantastic double. And he makes it around the corner. It's right now a quad kill for Apex. He's looking for the ace. He goes for it. And Neo survives on 12 health. And Virtus Pro will get the round. Apex, he very nearly completely man-moded that round. But Neo is the savior of Virtus Pro once again. In incredible fashion there.
Then I like how we're both just like stunned silent right now. I was like, how does Apex do that? And then how does Neo do that, right? Just to keep your cool in that scenario. That's incredible.
I was so ready for that Apex ace right there when he picked up both frags, because I thought he might get Grubby and Pasha would probably be able to take him out, because I didn't quite know how flashed Pasha was. But oof, when he actually downed those two, I was sure he's going to wait for Neo to actually go aggressive on him rather than taking the challenge and just wait for him at an angle. But yeah, that was a very much needed round for VP. They kind of had the opportunity to stabilize and eventually break the economy of Titan. Titan have moved quite far up in mid now, so Taz could be in a lot of trouble.
I'm liking it. They went for a double boost over mid. Kenny with that AWP. Then Existence finds the angle on Neo through connector. That was a sick frag right there. This is going to weaken it. Now this cuts VP in half perfectly. Where do Titan decide to go from here, though?
Ooh, I don't even think Taz should have had that kill at all. That was actually a bit of a slip-up on Apex, who's otherwise been playing really well. So if he loses this round, though, they could lose the map really quickly, and it's looking exceedingly likely. In fact, should they even go for a retake right now in this 2-on-4?
No. There's no reason for them to try that, unless they can get a really quick frag on someone, which I think is going to be really hard, seeing how Kenny is posted up here for just waiting for rotations. The best thing VP can hope to do is save their weapons, and I wouldn't be too surprised actually if we saw Titan hunting. Even though they're pretty low on money, they know that a gun loss for VP is much more severe than it is for Titan at this stage, especially with Titan getting down the bomb.
Yeah, that's a good point. That bonus money is going to go a long way right now. Kenny, though, he's the one hunting. He's got his AWP, and he's looking for Pasha right now. I mean, both of the VP members, the remaining VP members, are just camped out on this B site. They're going to get as far away as possible before this bomb goes off, but Titan are closing in. Kenny, or rather Maniac, has already cleared out T-spawn, so he's going to be working his way into B halls. Existence and Kenny are just combing this area. This is looking pretty good here. They may be able to close in, or at least box VP in. There's not going to be any frags, it looks like.
They sort of wanted to, and at the same time realized that giving up too many rifles is also a big deal. So now they just have to avoid Grubby's M4 and Pasha's AWP, and then they will maybe make this a map point for themselves, which would be pretty exciting, I think, for Titan winning this first map right here. It's not been easy. I mean, VP, especially Pasha and Neo, have been doing really well, but Taz only had 4 kills as well. That's definitely not good enough for Taz right now.
Yeah, Taz has actually had a bit of a bumpy road, especially after what we got to see just a couple of nights ago when he was the one beasting for VP. Now all of a sudden he's the one who's kind of lagging behind. But then again, you know, Pasha and Neo haven't really given him too much space to work with, right?
No, they've taken a fair bit of frags for themselves. And again, we're seeing Titan just taking their merry time doing anything at all. And they're going to take over mid once again. You can see Existence putting down the smokes and flashes in mid.
They don't go for the same strat though. No double boost. This time around they're changing it. Only 2 guys committed. Bomb is still safely back in garage.
Oh, they find Pasha. They know he's there with the AWP, and look at the way they swing around the map. As soon as they see where the AWP is, they think, alright, maybe the B bomb side is a more safe choice. And here is the M4 and then the scout on Neo. That's pretty much what they've got. Nice flashbang in. They almost caught a bunch of people, but Grubby, the timing's off by maybe 2 seconds. Now Neo in the back here. He's going to miss the first headshot. Goes through the smoke, but... Oh, Virtus Pro. You can see that they're not even really running for it. They realize if we lose these rifles, we'll lose the map instantly. They'll rather fight for overtime.
Yeah, they're in that awkward situation where obviously they have to get around to not allow Titan to get to the map point, but they kind of have to save as well. And I think if Taz and Bialy didn't have armor on themselves, they might have stayed closer to get some exit frags, but this is, again, the right decision for VP, even though it's a pretty bitter pill to swallow.
Yeah, man, they're going to have to take, what, 7 rounds in a row?
Yeah, against the Titan team that's playing really well, and they're taking everything just very calmly. They're playing very methodically at this point. They're not leaving anything up to random mistakes. They're kind of just doing everything they can to minimize the potential for error.
It's a real pleasure to watch right now, Titan, man. They certainly are impressing. Such a shame that Snacks isn't here. It feels like it detracts just a little bit from the achievement, but still, you know, VP doing the best they can with what they have right now.
It's probably too soon to tell then, that's but how does this Titan team feel compared to the one without RPK in it?
I think that might be a tad too early to say.
Alright, no comment yet.
Yeah, no comment. I think
Fair
the
enough.
verdict's still out.
Alright, we'll wait. Well, I'll ask the question again in a couple of months. Oh no! Pasha, he just wanted to take a peek, and Kenny somehow was ready for it. That was so lightning fast. And that is pretty going to be the final nail in the coffin here, as it's a 5-on-3. Though Neo in a really good position to get that kill. Quickly back around, but if they go back to A, the only one really holding here is Taz, and he's just got a pistol. Neo going to secure the gun and a couple of grenades as well. Taz doing a good job, but now the sight is lost, and they're in a 2-on-3. They have a kit on Neo, and he's got some grenades here, but this retake's going to be more than just a little bit rough.
Oh, very nice pop flash, though, by Neo. Quickly overwhelms Existence out through mid-connector. That's great. Kenny's going to be able to actually get onto this site. He's got the bomb, though. Look at him. He's committing to turning this into a 2-on-1. Catches Polly, or rather Grubby, who was pushing up CT spawn. This is now a 1v1. Kenny versus Neo. I love it.
And look at Kenny. Trying to be as mobile as possible. Getting up here. Neo has the same idea, though. They're mind-gaming each other without exactly knowing what's going on. He misses the shot, though. And Neo, is it his turn to strike? He's currently got a triple kill and needs just one more to extend this a little bit longer and fight for the overtime. He's going to get it as well. He actually sent Kenny flying almost out of the map. That's great. A quad kill from Neo and 24 total. He's tied with Apex and Kenny. It's been a while since I've seen Neo be this much on point. This is very cool.
It's very cool. It's just unfortunate for VP that they don't have, you know, as you said, a couple of nights ago, Taz was the one doing some heavy lifting, and that they can't actually, you know, tune everyone together at the same time.
And Titan seem to be setting up for one of their pretty classic smoke strats, where they sort of end up smoking up, pretty much cutting the A-bomb side in half by the container, and then they push in behind it. Kind of hard to deal with in the long run. But
Taz is in a really good position, though.
Yeah,
if he can avoid the flash, he should be able to get Maniac.
See them raining in right on the other side of the container, and now we'll have to find out. BioAli up close here, pistol in hand. It's Pasha to open up with the AWP, and BioAli helping out before he finally goes down. But Pasha might be able to get a second kill in. The bomb is in a really bad spot. Pasha missed that shot somehow. Kenny ducked under it, and it's now a 2-on-3. Neo going down, and Titan prevails inside the bomb site. Now Grubby, last man standing with the FAMAS here, and it doesn't seem likely any longer.
And all of this after a bungled flash from Apex as well. I think he just team flashed the entire push, which is why it made it look a little dicey at the beginning there. This is just, yeah. Grubby accepting his fate. Kenny hunt him down in the end, and Titan will pick up the first map. Way too, well, I don't want to say close, but it felt pretty close, apart from a couple rounds there.
What a game that was, though. I mean,